Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about footwork. It's very important with your footwork that you're consistent and do it the same way each time. I like to use my left foot as my directional while making the turns. For example, when I make a left turn, I point my foot to the left. When I make a right turn, I point it to the right. All right? Very important. But first off, before we start with turns, I'd like to introduce the halt. So the halt means we're stopping the motion and the dog comes to a complete stop and sits. So to do this, what I like to do is stop my motion on my right foot and bring the left foot up, and then at that point the dog will sit. For example, sit. You might find it helpful to say the command sit while the dog is learning how to sit and learning the footwork. So be careful to always be consistent each time. Okay? Next we're going to talk about the turns as I mentioned before. So first we'll introduce the right turn. So, I'm going to start, cue, point my right foot to the right, and then follow through with the left. It's important to keep a fluid motion and not stop your motion during the turns. So watch again. You'll also notice that in doing the right turn, the dog has to hurry up because he's on the outside. So you may want to introduce a go command or a hurry command to teach the dog to accelerate. For example, always say the command when the left cue foot is back. So it would be something like this. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay? While the opposite is true for the left turn. So while my foot comes to the left, I want my dog to decelerate. So I say something like easy or back. All right? And here again, I'm going to point my left foot to the left, indicating the change of direction. So cue and go. Easy, 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 easy. And again, lastly with the halt. And last but not least is the most difficult of all the turns, and it's the about turn. So the about turn is a 180-degree change of direction. It's very important that you stay in the line that you started with. So right now I have the seam right in front of me. What I like to do is position my left foot on the seam so I can keep track of that I'm going and leaving in a straight line. For example, this is how the turn is done. So what I'm doing with the turn, to start off from a standstill, is I make a T with my left foot, then I make another T with my right foot, meaning that my right heel goes in the instep of my left foot, and then step off. Keeping a cadence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our footwork. Be sure to practice it without your dog. Watch the video many times. It's helpful to tape yourself so you know what you're doing. Once you feel comfortable with how to do the footwork, and you don't have to think about it, then do it with your dog. You'll find that together you will have much better performance in your heel work. Happy training, everyone.